Hi everyone, Simple Mom. Welcome back to my channel. And this is a small series that I have in my channel called New Me Wednesday that I have opened it to everyone. For those of you who don't have YouTube and who don't make videos where you want to stay accountable, and every Wednesday I will post this video where you can keep track of your weight, tell me how you've been, your accomplishments, your non-scale victories, because I rather celebrate the non-scale victories than the scale. The scale, depending on what you did the day before, is going to reflect, unfortunately, your weight the next day. And that's something that I have learned throughout this journey. And this is why I recommend to weigh yourself every single day. And I know some are against it, but this is just my opinion and what has helped me throughout the day. And I keep a log on how much I weigh every single day, and I reflect back on what I had the day before. And if my menstrual cycle is near, and I say near because I usually get swollen a week before my period even arrives. My boobies get sore, my rings don't feel the same. So you will get to know your body. But say if you weighed yourself yesterday and you felt somewhat normal, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I'm a little sore, and I feel a little bloated, then today's weight is not correct. Yesterday weight was. So just little tips to kind of like get you going. So if you get on that scale, so for instance, I have a friend who's doing the same thing, weighing herself every day and keeping log. And her weigh-in was Tuesday yesterday. And she weighed in on Monday and she was down 3 pounds. She weighed in yesterday, her normal weight, and she was she was down a pound. And she's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, so this is where you're at. So what happened? She was like, oh, I feel bloated. I don't feel like myself today. I'm like, yes. She was like, and I had pizza. Ugh. The sodium kind of really takes you in and you hold that water. So with that said, one tip that I'm going to give you guys this week is, if you're able to do it without really sabotaging, your progress and not really focusing everything on the scale, then weigh yourself every single day. But you have to remember, it's only, what you weigh as far as mass goes. Is your non-scale victories is what I definitely want to, cherish and like really take mental notes and push it forward, because it really, really, really helps in a lot of ways. So with that said, this is my 5th week on Weight Watchers, and I have lost 2 pounds this week, and I'm able to do this. So yep, you guys see I get to scratch off 2 more pounds off my chart. And I tell you guys, just reflecting on my week and things that I've done this week that I wasn't able to do maybe last week or in the past. I'm sitting at the Kingdom Hall on Sunday, and throughout the entire meeting I had my leg crossed. My legs didn't get numb. I didn't feel uncomfortable. And it's funny because a sister came over to me and she says, she goes, Miss Sassy, you had your leg crossed the entire time. And I'm like, oh my God, you're absolutely right. And she knows that I'm like on this weight loss journey. And she's like, I bet you couldn't do that before. And you know what? Absolutely not. I was able to maybe cross my legs for maybe 5 minutes and then it felt uncomfortable. But the fact that I was able to cross my legs like for an hour and a half, that's like huge. Huge, huge, huge. And it's the little things in this journey that makes it worth, doing and keep pushing forward. So I'm going to ask you, what was your non-scale victory this week? Comment below. I love to talk to you guys, and let me know what's going on. And think, what have you done, this week that you said, oh my God, I haven't been able to do in a long time. So that's one for me. I was able to cross my legs without having to say, oh my God, my back hurts or my legs are sore. So that's huge, And that's one thing in my channel. I won't focus much on the scale. With me, it's just how my life is changing, And it changes every single day a little bit more and more and more. So bracing myself. Now, another thing that I want to tell you guys, I do follow Weight Watchers SmartPoints, and I eat my weeklies. I have to eat my weeklies. I feel like I don't get enough calories. And what I mean by that, like, I'm not using my weeklies for candy or crap. Like, no, like actual food. Like, I'm eating food. And I find myself that I eat most of my weeklies from Friday to like Sunday, Monday, depending, which it really works for me because the weekends I'm with the kids, I'm cooking, I'm home, I'm in the kitchen. So it definitely helps. And then what I kind of do is like Monday, Tuesdays, I really just stick to my 31 point because I lost a point now. Yikes. It's a good and a bad thing, right? So I'm 31 points now that I'm able to eat a week. So yeah, definitely super excited about that. I'm so grateful that I, made the plunge and made the commitment as far as me goes to do the SmartPoints, because it's really been something beneficial for sure. So this is my 5th weigh-in. It's like, wow, it's amazing. Like I said, just taking it one day at a time. So with that said, it's a new me every week, and I embrace it and I fall in love with myself all over again every single week. And you know what? And this is like my pet peeve for this video this week is just like when you're married, you have to fall in love with yourself over and over and over again. It's a constant maintenance because it's that real. Loving yourself is the same way. It's constant maintenance, Do things for yourself. Take a couple minutes to yourself, And you tell me, oh, Marty, I'm busy. Who you talking to? I know, I'm busy too. I'm a mom of 4, And even though my 2 olders are like older, they still call me and they need me, And my twins are 7 going on 17. And then I'm a wife and I have an entire household. I work full time, and so don't tell me, that there's no time. There is time. When you make something a priority, you make time for it. So you just make it fit wherever you can, And with me, it's like hella early in the morning. That's when I'm able to just do me while the house sleeps, and I am completely okay with it. So with that said, I hope everyone has an amazing week. My motto, we've come too far to go back. God bless you guys. See you soon.